guys, this is Azerlin with a quick review of Typoman Revised. Typoman Revised is a 2D puzzle platformer developed by Brainseed Factory that requires you to use letters to make words in order to solve the puzzles. It's a game about good versus evil, and there isn't much depth to the story. You will need to find and gather all the collectible quotes as you play though, in order to read it all. Letters and words make up various parts of the environments. Even the monsters are made up of words. You play as the hero, and your body is made up of the letters spelling hero, and I think it's really cute. The music and sound effects are good throughout the game. I really like the art style of the game, and it fits so well with the puzzle mechanics. This game requires you to have a good understanding of English and spelling. As you progress through the chapters, you encounter various words and letters, and you need to build specific words to complete the puzzles. Moving the letters and words around is easy enough, but the initial interaction with the letters is sometimes annoying because you think you've grabbed the letter, but you didn't interact long enough to fully grab it. I found it got me killed several times. Thankfully, the checkpoints throughout the game are very frequent, so if you die or have to reload, you won't lose very much progress. The game is very forgiving in that sense. There are a wide variety of words that you can make, but not all of them have a function. The part of the game that was the most challenging for me was figuring out what function you have to perform. Once you know what you need to do, it's then a matter of finding the right synonym using the letters that you have available at the time. There's sometimes flexibility in what words you use, which I thought was neat. A few times though, I made words that I thought could have worked in the situation, but they didn't always. The puzzles were good and I enjoyed them. Some of the puzzles were challenging and really made me think about what I needed to do. But after being stuck for a bit and then finally realizing what word or letter I missed, I have to admit that I felt pretty dumb for not realizing the word sooner. In some of the levels where the platforming plays a larger role, you'll need to be quick with your word building and platforming to avoid certain death. There isn't any direct combat in the game, but you use words as weapons and defenses in some levels, as well as on the final boss fight, and it was enjoyable. Typoman Revised was ported over from the Wii U. The port is decent and some changes were made to improve the game. I would have liked to have been able to customize the controls though. The interact key binding is bound to spacebar, and it just doesn't feel right. You move around with the arrow keys, but then your other hand is using the spacebar. I failed so many jumps trying to jump with the spacebar instead of the up arrow key. Using a controller might have been a better idea, but I stuck with the keyboard anyway. Speaking of keyboard, I would have liked to have been able to type out the words instead of having to move each letter separately. The game took me just over 4 hours to complete, and there were a few collectibles that I missed. I don't feel the need to replay it, but there are several achievements that are still available. I enjoyed the word puzzles and the game overall. I feel that the price is just a little too high though for the game's duration. I'd recommend checking it out if you're someone who enjoys word puzzles and puzzle platformers. I hope this review has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and post your feedback in the comments below. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.